So we're going to go ahead to plating and finishing. And I'm going to do two different plates here. I have the larger plate that would kind of be for family style, where you wanted to put it out on a buffet or put it in the middle of the table and have everybody pick off. With an individual plate, it would also be perfectly acceptable to plate all these things separately and just kind of pass them around. So doing the Iona, probably one of the most delicate things. You want a good sharp knife. You want to take your time. You don't want to aggressively go into it, because if you do, the whole thing will slide. So this one, I'm going to cut into 4s for the family style platter. And you can see how those potatoes are kind of pushing back. Probably let it rest a little bit longer and it would be a lot easier. You see you got those beautiful layers of potatoes and cheese. So we're going to go ahead and just kind of line them up one side of the plate. And if I was doing this for the full 4 people, I would have a little bit bigger platter, and I would do 4 here, 4 there, sauce and meat, and then maybe my ratatouille on the side, something like that. We're going to do it all in this one little guy. For this one, if we were doing individual, you go ahead and do a quarter of the, actually if it was facing the guests, we'll do it that way. We'll set that off to the side for me to snack on in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and just clean some of the butter off my cutting board. I'm going to bring my filet over. One of the things in talking about slicing meat a little bit, so the filet is a very easy piece of meat to slice. It's very self-explanatory. The length of the meat is how the grain runs. Anytime you slice meat, you want to go against the grain. When you're doing some other larger pieces of meat, sometimes you think of a brisket, they're overlaid, grains go like this. It's kind of hard to figure out. This is a straight through. Strip loins, ribeyes are kind of the same way. So in slicing, my slices are going to be straight down and through. Nice sharp knife. You see we got a nice rare there. This piece of meat's rested for about a half hour, so there's not a lot of blood kind of dripping out. I'm going to kind of go ahead and do my 2 slices, which would be about 4 ounces for you guys, on this plate. And actually I'm going to do this a little bit different and slide that over. And I'm going to go ahead and slice this. And again, using the same technique, a little bit of knife or a little bit of up against my knuckles. And you can see how through the meat, you got nice mid-rare to rare there. Then you get here, you have medium, you have some medium well. So it's a nice thing to put out where you can hit a couple different people's sweet spots for doneness without doing a lot. So I'm just going to clean some of that blood off the plate. And I'm going to come over. One of Chef's passions is spoons. I have more than I want to talk about. So I'm going to come over to my ratatouille. Again, you see it's a nice kind of thick. It's not watery. We're going to scale this down and say this is a platter for 2. If we wanted to scale it up, it could be a platter for 4. Put that out on a table, utensils, everybody sits down, has a glass of red wine, Cabernet, something like that, everybody be happy. This plate here for just 1 person. I'll make sure my plating's balanced, everything's together. Now one of the things I realized here is I made a ton of sauce. It's okay, this is a sauce going to be thrown in the fridge. Kind of reheat it, reused, spread as a jam. And I just want to come straight down the middle. Just kind of over top the meat. The other option is to not sauce the meat and just have it all in a bowl on the side, ready to go. You see the consistency on it, it hasn't broken. Things like that. Put it in there. That'll be, again, a snack for some point later. It's kind of hard to make that sauce in a roast without that much. You can make it less, I think it's a good treat for later. Other tip about serving is your open side of the meat always faces the guest. So we go from there. So again, bigger platter. If we were doing the full 4-person plate on this, bigger platter, kind of arrangements up to however meets you guys. It meets everybody's eyes. I like to keep mine kind of separate. If you ever look up platters online, especially like Bocuse d'Or and the food platters they do, they're nuts. But very straightforward, you can identify the components. Again, if you're serving it, everything very straightforward, nice balanced plate, you don't see a lot of white, things like that. I think that's one of the things that really starts to separate professional cooks from home cooks is how they think about plating and how, plate coverage, plates, things like that. When I write my notes and everybody gets my notes, there'll be a little bit more on that. But hopefully everybody got a little bit of something. I know I enjoyed cooking tonight, and we'll talk to everybody on Monday, and good luck in cooking, and hopefully everything comes out well. Thank you.